So everybody's down to bring you guys another video. Guess what? Your boy down here got a Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry I didn't manage to bring an unboxing to you guys on Friday of last week because I was so eager to play on the Nintendo Switch. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the reason why I was not planning to do that video is because I was actually ordering a Nintendo Switch on Amazon, and actually I uploaded this video. I think it's called Nintendo Switch on Amazon. Already sold out in an hour, July 21st. So it's been 4 days since I posted that video, but I managed to secure myself a Switch on Friday at Best Buy. That was a Graycon. Now, the one I pre-ordered was a red and blue one, but I didn't want that one. I wanted the Graycon one. And to show you evidence, I got the Nintendo Switch right here, as we speak. Right there. I just want to let it zoom in real quick to see if it's good quality. Well, apparently it's not autofocusing, so give me a second. Give me a second. I want this autofocus. Well, apparently it's not autofocusing. But anyway, to show you guys evidence, I'm playing right here. Yep. So as you guys currently can see, I'm playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch, and it is one of the best games I've played. God knows how long. And as you guys see, I already have some games registered on here. Actually, let me see, show you guys in a second. I have Splatoon 2, I have Poo Poo Tetris, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Sorry if it's taking so long for me to show you guys this right here, but I've already installed the content in here. I already registered my Nintendo account with my Nintendo 3DS. You know what I'm saying? Right here, both of them with the same Nintendo Switch account. I had to create one here on here. My Nintendo had to be linked with my Nintendo 3DS. And lastly, I do have you guys registered on the Nintendo Switch. I have let's see here. I don't have Afterlife Battlefront registered yet. I actually sent him a friend request, but I do have Retro Knight. Thank you, Retro Knight, for sending me your friend request. I have you on there. I know you were on 13 hours ago. But for those who are Wolf, I think Wolflo said that he got his Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying? And so if you do, I'm actually going to check out Wolflo's channel in a second. But everyone else out there, MDZ or whatever Will Grants, I know you're a PlayStation fan, man. PlayStation Master Race, by the way. I was wondering if you're going to get yourself a Switch. Anyone else out here who has a Switch, please leave your friend code in the description so I can add you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'll post mine in the description so you guys can do it for yourself, or the comment section, either or. So my thoughts about the Nintendo Switch. My thoughts. Well, first of all, number one, this is the lightest thing I've ever felt in my life. I thought this thing was going to be much heavier than I thought. This thing is so good that you can literally fit it in your pocket. I think this is about, in terms of length, this is about probably 9 inches in terms of length. 9 inches, approximately. I'm just guessing. You know what I'm saying? The width is like 2 inches. So it boggles my mind how light of a feather this is. So I want to disconnect this real quick to show you guys that this is absolutely detachable. And I don't have all the accessories with me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go see a Nintendo Switch unboxing, go ahead and, you know, on YouTube and see it for yourself. But basically the tools that come with it is an HDMI cable, main screen by itself, the 2 Joy-Cons, the grips, the dock, and the power cable to actually charge it. So I just want to show you guys that this thing is detachable. And yeah, Nintendo Switch. I just want to show you guys in the back, before I detach this, there is a seat to actually let us sit down. You know what I'm saying? When you're on an airplane. Underneath this area right here is a micro SD. So I have micro SD, I think 32 gigabytes. I'll be able to put one in here. I still haven't done it, but I can't wait to do it. And then also, I think the volume is coming out of here when you're playing it. It also has the game card slot to actually put the games in there. It has the headphones socket right there. The volume buttons and the power button as well, and of course to charge it, the actual hole right there is right there. Bam. So it is an amazing piece of hardware, and it looks gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? I've been mostly playing it, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Splatoon 2, but this game is absolutely phenomenal. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and this system as a whole is amazing. Now the next game I'm going to be picking up from now is actually a Metroid Summons Returns for the 3DS and the Amiibos, which, by the way, I want to talk about a video about how Metroid Summons Returns, some of the content is actually locked behind Amiibos. So you gotta actually buy the Amiibos in order to actually get the content, like Fusion Mode from Metroid Fusion. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. Let me just attach this for you guys to show you guys what I'm talking about. So I hope I can. I don't want to waste too much time doing this, but I got this disconnected, and I hate this. Now, you can hear the sound of the Nintendo Switch while I'm using these Joy-Cons. You can see both of them are lit up. I don't know if you can see them. Both of them are lit up. You know what I'm saying? And you can use the Joy-Cons. You know what I'm saying? So, for, can you imagine if Metroid Prime Trilogy came to the Nintendo Switch? This would be perfect for Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. However, I would love for them to make a Metroid Prime Trilogy HD without the Joy-Cons. You can actually detach them and play them the way it's supposed to be played, like it was for the GameCube for Metroid Prime 1 and 2 Echoes. But the Joy-Cons are so light and so perfect. No issues at all. You know what I'm saying? No issues at all. You're able to configure it any way you want. You can actually maneuver it around the screen. Now, to show you guys what I'm talking about, I'll try to switch here. I'm using the Joy-Con right here in my left hand. Here's a screen on the right. So I'm going to zoom in real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. Give it a second. See? So you can actually configure the screen just by itself and just use the Joy-Cons, or you can detach them to the Switch screen itself. Now, in order to detach, by the way, the Joy-Cons, there's a button right here at the back. Detach that, okay? Just press that button, and then you can slide it off. So I'm going to slide these bad boys right on the Joy-Con in this video right here. I'll try to do it from here. Let me see. On this side. Bam. See that noise? Pretty dope, huh? And then here's the other one. There we go. Bam. Switch. You hear the Switch sound while you're actually using Nintendo Switch. So it's a great, amazing hardware. So most of the time, I'm actually not playing on my PC. I mean, most of them not playing on my TV. I'm actually still playing on the Nintendo Switch, and I still have not configured the option in order to connect to TV via the Nintendo Switch. So I'm mostly playing it in handheld mode, and that's the way I want to play it. I'm actually was playing in my car for like an hour before I had to head back home. So Nintendo Switch is a great piece of hardware, fantastic LED screen, numerous options. Like I said, the system's only been out for how many months now? 4 months. April, May, June, July. So 4 months now since release, which was March 21st. 2017 of this year, so 4 months now, and it's already got some great titles. Like I said, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, not exclusives on the Wii U, but we know that people are going to get the Switch version. Splatoon 2 exclusive, Pew Pew Twitchers, that's a multi-plat, but you get a physical copy of the game, you know what I'm saying, and on top of that, you got the launch edition, you got the keychains, which I don't know if I have with me. Yeah, I did. I got the Puyo Puyo keychain, and also I got the other one, the Tetris one right there. Bam, see that? So, not only does I have those games version to my Nintendo Switch, like I said again, I also have the games myself right here. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I also want to inform you guys again that I showed you guys in the previous videos, I do have the Amiibos, you know what I'm saying, as we speak. I got the Bayonetta 1 Amiibo. This one right here, the Bayonetta 1 Amiibo from Bayonetta 1, not the second one, but her original costume from the first game that was released in 2010 on the 360 and PS3, and then being ported to the PC in 2017 and this year, and then before that was released for the Wii U with Bayonetta 2 if you think of the game day one, because now it's expensive to get a copy of Bayonetta 2 with Bayonetta 1 on it. It's like $70, $80, $90. It's ridiculous. But these are still unboxed because I use these to play Smash Brothers. I'm actually going to use a Lucian one for Fire Emblem Fates when I get Birthright or Conquest this Black Friday. I plan on probably going to get both of them, but we'll see how it goes. But right now, the games at Best Buy are going for $29.99 if you have My Gamers Club unlocked. And of course, I've already done unboxings for these. Actually, I don't think I have, but well, actually, no, I haven't. I got myself 2 Amiibos right here. Inkling Girl from Splatoon 2. And this is the Inkling Boy from Splatoon 1. And then this is the Falco Amiibo. Now, I've been using this one for Smash Bros. For the 3DS right here. Let me show you proof. You see Falco right there that says level 5? Yeah. I basically take this Amiibo and I put it right here. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you can actually see the option that says Amiibo right there on the screen. So, I am leveling up Falco to the highest level possible so I can actually use him as a good configuration character when playing him. But when it comes to playing competitively, on the online, you can't do that. So you're only able to play locally or play by yourself, and this also applies to the Wii U as well. So it is what it is. So that's aside from the games I have and also the Amiibos I have. Again, to remind you guys, the next game I'm picking up won't be till September. Nothing the rest of July, nothing in August, but I will be getting something in September 15th, and that is Metroid Summers Returns. Also picking up another, actually there's one more game I'm picking up before then, and that is Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, which is dropping on the Nintendo Switch, and actually working a demo for Nintendo Switch this summer. Probably next month, you know what I'm saying, no doubt, later this month or the next month of August, before the game drops in September. The game will be I believe, $29.99 or $39.99. I think it's going to be $39.99. But with Gamers Club, it's going to be like $35. If you didn't have Gamers Club, it would be $43, $44, whatever, almost $45. So I'll be getting that. And the rest of September, I'll be picking up 2 other titles. Well, actually, one of them I'm not sure about. That is Pokken Tournament DX, which is dropping September 22nd, the same day NBA 2K18. Yes, I have not played 2K NBA since 2K14 on the PS4, so it's time for me to get back on it, and I actually want to play that because I love to take, man, playing NBA on the go, and we're not even getting no downgraded version of NBA 2K. We're getting almost so close to the PS4 and Xbox One as, I guess, also the PC version of the game. But we're getting the Legendary Edition, which will be $9.99, and it's not going to be downgraded, nothing. It's actually going to be viable. And same with WWE 2K18, but I'm not picking WWE because I don't play WWE. So, enough of that, though. So, what are my thoughts about Nintendo Switch? What are the pros and cons? Like I said again, let's start. Nintendo Switch is handheld mode. You know what I'm saying? With the Joy-Cons attached to it to the side, is very light. Joy-Cons, very usable. Okay, these are actually more comfortable than using the nunchuck and the Wii Remote. If you were to play with motion controls, the Joy-Con is more comfortable. So I know Metroid Prime 4 is going to do fantastically well. You know what I'm saying? But I would love Nintendo to release a Metroid Prime Trilogy HD without motion controls for Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I would buy it again, physical or digital. I would buy it. So the control Joy-Cons are perfect. The LED screen is very crystal clear. So I think you can actually buy, I'm not sure if you can actually buy the screen separately, but Nintendo needs to make an option, if there isn't, to be able to buy the screen separately. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying the whole system all over again. Because the Switches are selling like hotcakes. Because they sold out like crazy on Friday. Some places, one of my boys told me, I think whatever with Grants, he said in Portugal, the Switches are not coming off the shelf. Mostly what's coming off the shelf is the PS4s and the Xbox Ones. I'm not sure about Xbox One, but I'm sure he's implying the PS4s are coming off the shelves, but the Switches are not. But the Switches are already selling like hotcakes, like as we speak in America. So, and in Japan, Splatoon 2 is expected to sell, I think, 500,000 to 800,000 copies of Splatoon 2 in Japan. So, like, man, you know, the handheld market is what, you know, Japan loves so much. But the LED screen is so crystal clear. I mean, just look how crystal clear this screen is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just so clean and crisp. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, I love the fact that the Switch is using cartridges and not discs. So easy to take care of. In fact, if you actually are, if I advise you, you're going to buy so many Switch games, because I think by the end of 2018 or 2019, I'll have like 40 Switch titles in my pocket. I mean, 40 Switch titles in total. You know what I'm saying? So, give me a second. I'm going to get something to drink. 40 Switch titles in total by the end of 2019 for sure. Games like Battle Chasers, Night War by THQ Nordic. We have a chance of getting Darksiders 3 on the Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, but it doesn't matter to me if it doesn't come to Switch, because I buy all the Darksiders games on PC, so that's the day one title for me for the PC. You know what I'm saying? We're getting NBA 2K18, Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon Core RPG next year, Kirby, Yoshi. I don't care about Yoshi, though. What else are we getting? We're getting a new Fire Emblem, Core Fire Emblem game. I know Fire Emblem Warriors, which is also coming, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Actually, and by the way, the idea of Fire Emblem Warriors was by Koei Tecmo, because they did the same with Hyrule Warriors. So what about Fire Emblem? You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if Koei Tecmo does a Metroid Warriors? Anyway, so, man, I'm loving the Switch. So the plethora of titles are coming to the Switch is a plus. I mean, the third-party support that people keep saying that there is no third-party support for Nintendo Switch. Yes, there is. There's a ton of third-party support. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Puyo Puyo Tetris and Battle Chasers, all the sports games you can think of. The only one we don't have is Madden. We have FIFA and also NHL. We have FIFA. We have WWE. We have NBA 2K. We got what else is there? Football, baseball. We got a baseball game coming. I think it's called MLB. I forgot what the baseball game is called. I can't remember, but it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. We got all mainline sport games except for NFL. Oh, I'm sorry, not NFL 2K, but I would love for that to come back. But Madden and I think NHL. That's it. Maybe rugby. We're getting a golf game coming as well for the Nintendo Switch. I can't remember what the title was. We're getting all the indie titles you can think of. Azure, Striker Gunvolt, Striker package coming to the Nintendo Switch. We got Striker Gunvolt, Mighty Striker Gunvolt or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Mighty Azure Gunvolt, whatever. We got that released last month, I think, or the month before that. We got just so many third-party games on top of my head. It's just not there. We're getting Knights of Azure 2. That's coming to PC, though. We're getting some fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Blaze Blue, Tohu. I forgot the name of the title of that. There's so many games coming, and basically, if you want to see for yourself, just go to the Nintendo Switch Reddit page, and you actually can see what all the mainline core games are coming for the Nintendo Switch. But that's one of the third reasons why I love Nintendo Switch is that the amount of games that are coming to the system is absolutely insane. So I want to give you guys also a quick look of other games coming. Fate Extella, Cave Story came out. We got Sonic Mania. We got Troll 1 and 2, which came out, which was abysmal. That game was trash anyway. We got Namco Museum, Flip Wars. We got, what else is there? We got Oceanhorn, which is a PC exclusive. Shantae, half Genie Hero, Thumper, Death God 5. There we go. Ultra Street Fighter 2, which, by the way, got a new update. We got NBA Playgrounds. That's another NBA game I forgot about. We got all the Lego games. Lego City Undercover, Lego World. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. You know what I'm saying? All the Neo Geo games. Fast RMX, I Am Setsuna, Shovel Knight. I mean, what truckload of games coming, and we have a possibility of Monster Hunter XX coming to Nintendo Switch, you know, locally, which is, sorry, locally, what's the one I'm looking for? Being localized over here, sorry. We have SteamWorld Dig 2, Runner 3. We got Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2, forgot about that. Like I said, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition early. Siberia 1 and 2 Remaster, which I will be definitely getting on the Nintendo Switch. Siberia 3, not so much. That game was disappointing. And I'm a big Siberia fan. But, yeah. Live, Fire Emblem Warriors does not count. That's another game. Payday 2, very surprising, but I don't think we're getting all the DLC, so definitely not supporting that. Bloodstain, you know, a few more just, before I finish off. Farming Simulator, Starlink, Steep. What else is there? Dragon Quest 10 and 11, Towerfall Ascension, Yooka-Laylee, and what else? One more title before I get done here. And let me see. A lot of these are Nintendo titles. Retro City, Red Page DX. You know what I'm saying? So those are some titles that are coming, and also Nobunga's Ambition, Taishi, but that has a chance of becoming localized here as well. But the amount of third-party support that's coming to this platform is absolutely insane. Nintendo has so many games coming, and it's ridiculous. I literally have 40 titles I wrote down on paper that said, hey, look. Oh, by the way, the baseball game is called RBI Baseball 17. That's coming September 5th. So, there. And lastly, a PC port of Stardew Valley. And lastly, Cinemora EX. That's it. So no more games. I'm mentioning and Mario and plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Okay, that's it. Okay, I said that was it. So the point remains that the amount of third-party games coming to Nintendo Switch and the first-party games is a plethora. Is way better than the Wii U. Way better. So anybody who's saying that it's worse or will be worse, they're absolutely delusional. In fact, Nintendo came out and said that they wanted the Nintendo Switch to be successful for the Wii. And honestly, I hope so. I hope it's actually successful for the Wii. So let's get down to some more pros here. Then the connectivity of the Nintendo Switch in terms of online is flawless. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he played Ultra Street Fighter 2 online, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Splatoon 2 I play online, Mario Kart 8, no lag at all. Very well good. I'm playing wirelessly. I'm not using no Ethernet adapter or anything. I'm playing wirelessly, and it's playing flawlessly online. No issues with lag. I think I've encountered one single ounce of lag. Nintendo, fantastic network. Okay, Number 2, accessibility towards options like the eShop, the news of the album, the controllers. You know what I'm saying? Very easy. You know what I'm saying? You basically like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, where you basically press the Xbox One button or you press the home button on the PS4 controller and you just go straight to your dashboard or X and B. Or you know what I'm saying? That's how it works here with Nintendo Switch. As you can see with the home button I have here, I'm pressing that and I'm switching between the main menu as well as I'm sorry, I'm moving there real quick. The game itself, Zelda, and the main menu. So it's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 is the power button. The game, the Switch itself puts on sleep mode, so you don't have to worry about it. So I have family here, by the way. So if there's much talking going on, don't worry about it. So we have that going on. The accessibility options. The eShop is actually becoming rather what's the word I'm looking for? Being heavily filled with games. That's all it is. There's a plethora of games on the Nintendo eShop that are filling up the eShop. That's redundant, but the point remains, eShop, everything is accessible easily. You know what I'm saying? The issue being, what else? Sleep option, like I said, conserving power. I literally left my Switch on sleep mode for a whole day, and the percentage that it dropped to was only by 2%. Power consumption, or power save mode, basically, very well. Very easy consumption of power. So for those of you guys who are saying that, oh yeah, you know, like games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, they only last like 2 or 3 hours on the go. Well, the good news is that you can always turn off the power, so you don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So fantastic stuff by Nintendo. Also very durable. I've actually dropped my Switch. The good news is there's been no single scratches on it, which is very surprising. You know what I'm saying? And because I was clumsy, and I was like, oh man, hope the screen doesn't break. Again, Nintendo makes durable hardware. So overall, to recap my pros and cons, pros, I haven't done the cons yet, but pros of Nintendo Switch have been that is the options are very accessible, power consumption, the plethora of games coming for both first party and third party doing pretty well. Joy-Con controls are very good, motion or attaching. You know what I'm saying? Play in many ways, your choice. And on top of that, you can just take this anywhere you go. Hell, you can even play this in your car. If I'm going to go in my car, I'm going to be playing nothing but Switch. I'm not going to be playing PS4 or anything like that. It's just going to be nothing but Switch for the whole entire year, of all the way up to 2018 of October. And what was the other option? A very clear LED screen. Very clear. You can adjust the brightness anytime. Even if you adjust the brightness all the way down, it still looks pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying? So this is fantastic. Nintendo has outdone themselves with the Switch. However, let's get down to the cons. Voice chat. Voice chat. Now you guys know Nintendo has just, if you go into the I think the Google Play Store and download the Nintendo online app, it has gotten literally just nothing but 1 stars. And understand, we saw Nintendo in their lifetime, we never seen that they would progressively get worse in terms of just being in tune with reality. They have not done so. In fact, you cannot just simply just plug in a pair of headphones, you know what I'm saying, or headset, sorry, and just start talking to your friends through online, like you can with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One or PC. No, you actually got to download an app and actually have it on your phone, and that's going to cause all types of issues. You know what I'm saying? I have an LG Stylo 3, so I don't have to worry about it. In fact, to show you proof that I have the Nintendo app, I'm going to show you in a second. But I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Oh, I don't know what happened. Sorry. It's in the second row, left-hand corner, right there where my thumb is. Oh, the tip of my thumb is. So anyway, I have the app right there. It's absolutely pathetic, and it's got nothing but 1 stars, and it should, because Nintendo still doesn't understand what online is. Now, I don't chat that much when it comes to playing video games. Not because I'm antisocial, it's because I just don't have many people to play with, and we have lives. But with the Nintendo Switch, you would think that making things accessible for everyone is the case. It's not. Being able to play online with your friends and just simply join a lobby, playing Splatoon 2, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Mario Kart 8, and just having fun. No, that's not going to be the case. Now, understanding with single player games like the Breath of the Wild, Metroid Prime 4, Kirby, Fire Emblem, of course. But nevertheless, why can't we have lobbies, communities? The social aspect of gaming is completely dead with Nintendo's Switch. So Nintendo needs to say, you know, we need to stop compromising. We need to download some type of app you can download for free on the Nintendo Switch. In fact, why is the app actually on the phone and not actually on the Switch itself? Makes no sense. So Nintendo has done a poor job of making things accessible for everybody. So I'm actually disappointed with Nintendo again. In fact, they actually have done not progressively forward. They actually become regressive in this aspect. You know, everything's become regressive with Nintendo in this aspect except for the social aspect, and it's still catering to the children. It still doesn't make any sense, and I don't know what's going to take. So, you know, I love my Switch. I love it. I'm actually going to say this is crazy, but I know they made this offend the PlayStation Brotherhood, but I'm loving the Switch more than the PS4 as we speak. I only got 4 titles. Wait till Metro Prime 4, Pikmin 4, another title I forgot to mention, by the way, which is going to be done by next year. Core Pokemon RPG, Fire Emblem, all coming out next year. You know what I'm saying? And Yoshi, for those who want to get it. Guess what? All 5 of those titles are going to be coming out next year. And they're all single player game. They're single player based, except for I think maybe Pikmin 4. But man, there's no reason not to have a social aspect to this. Now we do have Twitter and Facebook to link to your account and whatnot, but other than that, that's it. There's no other social aspect, you know, with this system. So it's disappointing. So I'm actually going to turn this off to not consume so much power. But Nintendo, again, that's it. And I think the other thing I have with the issue with the Switch is, I also wanted to mention that, by the way, there's a capture feature right here. If you press this button here, you'll be able to capture photos with Nintendo Switch for anything you do. You know what I'm saying? You're playing Legends of Breath of the Wild and you do some type of tag that looks awesome, or you want to see the environments and show it to your friends. Just all you gotta do is press this square button here with a circle inside of it. This button, press it, and bam, you're good to go. Oh man, there we go. So, other than that, I think the other issue was really that some of the features are just not available. Like web browser. Have you guys noticed that the web browser for the Switch is not available? There's no web browser. Again, online features are terrible, but I think some features are just not available at launch. They should have been at launch. So I think Nintendo wanted to get this out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually you know, glad I bought my Switch recently. So not that I bought it at launch. You know what I'm saying? Even if I bought it at launch, you know, the Switch would have blown me away. But I got myself, just to let you guys know, a 3-year warranty on the Nintendo Switch. So it's going to last me all the way to 2020. So, hey. So, thank you guys for tuning into this review of the Nintendo Switch. Again, I can't wait to buy the Bayonetta 1 DLC for Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, because I don't have a Wii U. I never will get one, to play as Bayonetta 1. And also, I will be getting Fire Emblem Fates Birthright and Conquest for the Nintendo Switch, so I can use the Lucina, sorry, Amiibo for that game as well. And most importantly, I got my Amiibos for Splatoon 2, and I got my Amiibo for Smash Bros. Falco. Amazing. So thank you guys for tuning into the video. This is a review for Nintendo Switch and my thoughts. And again, put your Nintendo Switch code in the description so I can actually add you. And hey, that's what it is. Peace.